running 170mm travel front and rear, running about 200 psi in the fork. No, sorry. Hey up, I'm Sam Dale and this is my 2023 Nomad, size large. We are here, La Grave, La Meige. We've descended maybe 200, 300 metres from the top. The air is thin, as you can see by my posture. It's not holding me up. Pulled up on the side of the trail, had to sit down. Thought it'd be a great spot for a bike check. So yeah, got the size large frame, gloss gypsum colour. Also available in matte black, but I love the poppiness of this in the gloss. It sort of changes colour in the light. Sort of looked grey at first. Pulled it out, it's got this little pink tinge, purpley tinge to it, it's lovely. And then Iron Brew, I think, is the orange in there, bit of Scotland for you. Still with the old faithful VPP suspension system. Got the flip chip in there, I've got it in low at the minute, for that low centre of gravity, and just really like how it corners. Yeah, got the new RockShox fork and shock. Super deluxe ultimate piece at the back with the all the adjustments, running it at about 200 psi, and then the fork with the new buttercup, the new little bits in there, all the tech. They're 170mm, running them at about 70 psi. Not yet hit max travel, so I either need to go faster or have a little tinker. Also the bleed valves on there, that's a new feature, which yeah, at the Mega the other week I was just doing it for fun, like check my valves. But yeah, really good on the little bumps. Like, it wasn't getting tired arms at all, which is important, especially when you're weighing in at 93 kgs. Yeah, just need some bigger legs. We've got the Reserve 30 rims on the Industry 9 hubs. Tyre choice for out here, we've got the 29-inch DH casing Assegai 2.5 on the front. Sometimes cut a pair of knobbles out, but I haven't needed it here just because of the amount of rock. It's nice to have that surface area of rubber. It's more for at home, or if it's a bit muddy, take that knob out. And then on the rear you've got the DHR2 2.4 DH casing again, obviously 27.5 for that drifty, losing traction, but also fast rolling and good braking. Running tubeless setup, haven't run tubes for years. Got the PE's rim taping with the sealant also, but then the Reserve Fillmore valve. Yeah, not had to use a compressor or anything since I've had them on, so when you're in the van and that, super easy, just flick a quick tyre change for it, and yeah, away you go. Quick track pump, warm them arms, 20 pumps, off you go. And then tyre pressures, we have plenty in there. We've got 27 in the rear and 23 in the front. Took a bit of getting used to just the mullets in general, but yeah, after a bit of time, bike steers from the rear, and you just got the confidence of that front wheel grip and traction. So yeah, we got the SRAM Eagle, what's it called? Drive chain. SRAM Eagle drive chain, 12 speed. Nice rainbow chain on there, and the carbon SRAM crank. AXS, which is very clever. You can see there's a few, well, the mech's taking a bit of a hammering, especially on this rocky stuff, but it has that thing where it knows it's been hit and it just moves out of the way and comes back. Battery lasted all of the Mega, which was nice, big 6 days riding. A few little war wounds on it, but it's performing great. 32 tooth chainring. Yeah, I might try 34, but seems like a lot of effort, especially in 32 and your big ring at the back. It's like, I feel like you're on an e-bike, just treading water. Cranks are 170mm long, seem to be sweet, don't feel the need to change. Yeah, Bergtech flats, penthouse flats. I enjoy riding flats because you just feel a bit freer. Foot roll molds around the pedal a bit. I've seen a few good images and that foot's just gripping it as if it's clipped in. But you just have that extra movement, and I like being able to feel what's going on. Don't really like the super stiff sole. So yeah, cockpit, we've got 780mm wide bars, Bergtech carbon enduro pieces, with the 42.5mm Bergtech, I think it's the Mark III stem, and all the matching silver spacers, just keep it nice and clean up there. We've also got the big old Sensus Meaty Paw grips. I've done a bit of experimenting with grips recently, just feel like there's something there to hold on to, which is nice. Got the nice little AXS shifter, big fan of that. Just feel like you're playing Xbox or something. And then yeah, the big code brakes also, 200mm rotors front and rear, good stopping power, nice and stiff, solid braking. Ooh, pretty consistent too, like we rode this track here in Le Grave, basically a full run the other day, and it was like 36 minutes and wasn't really experiencing any brake fade. Yeah, you're on them the whole time here, it's pretty steep, pretty gnarly, pretty trialsy. Dropper, got 175mm on there, probably push for 200 just for the long legs and just get it out of the way. Got the Bergtech, the Cloud saddle, got a spare mech hanger on there, stole that off Jack, Moi and Tom Lewis. Thought yeah, I'm into that, so got the cable ties out. We've also got the glove box on this rig, which is super handy. In fact, I've just dialed in a really good bum bag setup with everything I needed, but that's on the shelf at the minute because everything's in the frame. Yeah, I got a bit of damage on here from riding in the rocks and crashing in the rocks the last few weeks. Holding up well, and it's nice to get a realistic bike check rather than a brand spanker. A few war wounds on it, a bit of character, still riding well, nothing's fallen off it. The Nomad's a bit of a big rig, as I said, 170mm travel, ideal for out here, the big mountain stuff, bike parky stuff, big rocks, it's nice and slack. And yeah, just planted, it gives you a bit of that safety feeling you want when you're just bombing on the high speed stuff that we don't quite get in the UK. Can't wait to take it to revs and other bike parks around Britain, see how it fares there. But yeah, so far so good. Europe, loves it. The Alps, pissed it.